Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to look how to add a PS file or how to create a PS file that we have learned. So how to add that created PS file in a PDF file. In previous video we just create a PDF file. So in this video we are going to insert or create one PS file in the PDF file. So for that you have to first come to ISPF primary option menu. In that we have to type 3 to enter into the utilities. After that you have to create 4 and you have to go to ram.rampds. So guys, just try to open e. We will get the message no member in the dataset because there is no member in the dataset. But what if we have to now we have to add one member in a PDS file. So for that you have to just type E in front of the name of the PDS file, and just after your PDS name just type new in a bracket. Just make sure that you have written E in front of PDS name and new in a bracket in front of after the PDS name, and just then press enter. After pressing enter, the workstation help window will be popped up. So you need not to do anything here, just press enter. And here we go. So this is the PS file created in your PDS file. So you can write anything that you want into this PS file. So if you have write something and you have to save, you can type save in command and just press enter. So member new saved. So you have created a PS file inside a PDS file. So if you want to see the PDF PS file, so you can press F3 for back. So just again go to here and just enter. You will see the list of the PS or PDS file you have created. So here it is a ram.pds file that was giving us error before creating the PS file. So now we have created a PS file inside a PDS file, and if we press E in front of it and if we enter it, now we will not get any error, but instead of it we will get we can see the new member here, and we can open it in a view edit mode or view mode. So just to open the new member in edit mode, just type E in front of it and just open, and this is the data that we have written into this file. So here we go. So guys, this is the video. I think we are done with today. So if you find this video really important for you, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Or if you want to get the regular updates on daily basis, please hit this bell icon so that whenever I upload video you will get the notification of it, and you can learn mainframe with me. So keep in touch, and if you have any queries regarding mainframe you can type it in comment section, and if it is very important you can mail me on my email id. Here I am going to give you email sorry here I am going to give my email id to you. So my email id is, so this is my email id. So you can ask me any doubt here. I'll try to give your answer try to give you answer of your query as soon as possible. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.